Hi guys. Hello. Hello. Jet? Jet, hello?
Yes. Huh? Yeah.
I wasn't telling you to shush. I was telling you 1 second.
I know you're telling me to shush.
I wasn't.
I'm muted. I'm not making any
No.
noise.
I wasn't.
You said shut the
No.
fuck up.
I didn't say that. I said, oh, no. What I said was.
You said
1 second.
Jet, you better shut the fuck up or I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
I would never say that to you, my good friend Jet, whose house I went to and infiltrated and took your Miles Edgeworth and I gave him an Italian flag.
It was literally so vivid. I think it's the paint vapors, dude. Like, I was streaming something and you and Jay popped in my door and like peeped out from behind Clav, because you know how like Clav is always behind me. I'm like,
yes,
what the
we
fuck?
were like,
and you're
hello.
like, so he's here for 3 weeks, and I'm like, huh? In my small tiny room in my unaccommodating house, and then you're like, take him out. I'm like, take who out? You're like, Edgeworth.
Him.
I'm like, huh? And then I open my case, and like I can see it in my mind's eye, because like you have to open it very specifically, and I was doing that in my dream. I took him out, and you're like, and then you grab the little tiny Italian flag and you put it in his hand, and I went, okay, and then other stuff happened, but then I eventually woke up, and I was like,
you see, this is the new. I think you had a dream about something that I didn't tell you specifically. I told Jet and Maya because I was like,
you told me and Maya.
No, fuck me. I told Jay and Maya. I'm gonna do this forever, aren't I? I told Jay and Maya that I was gonna learn Italian officially by playing the trilogy in Italian. And I think you had a dream about that, even though I didn't tell you.
Great.
Miles Edgeworth is become Italian. You heard it here first. We already made Ryu Italian.
Oh, I was unaware of that fact.
No, yes you were, remember? Because we kept saying, eat a cannoli, you'll calm down.
Oh, yeah. Now
that's a joke, by the way, everyone. I'm not whitewashing Ryu. He's Japanese Italian. Don't worry about it. Anyways, okay, sorry everyone for being a little bit late. I saw a first-time chat from a viewer, Lightning1432. Hello, welcome. You came for my morning. But anyways, welcome everyone. Jay, hi Jay. Azure Wind, Luca, JJ, Grovey, Hannah, Grace, Abby. Hi, Abby. Oh, what did you send? Abby, what did you send? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Intellectual fan, hello. Is Asugi meant to be covering chat? No, he's not. He's meant to be... oh, fuck me. No, I fucked with it. No. There we go. Anyways. Yes, I did ask Jay and Luca for Asugi PNGs for this. For in loving memory. So, yeah, hi Koi, and Croissant, and Tifa, and JJ, and Taya, and Tiny Art Bun, hello, and I think I got Astronaut Echeveria. I think that's it.
Yeah, no, it's not a clown anymore. It's now an astronaut.
It's not an astronaut. But yeah, I think I got everyone. If I didn't say hi to anyone, I deeply apologize. Thank you for being here. Oh, hi, Livesy. Yeah. Oh, I can't listen to this Turnabout Sisters. I'm going to turn the music off now because the Turnabout Sisters music box thing from Professor Layton or whatever. Crying. And also crying. Imagine you're me in mourning, painting your nails black for Asugi, and then you open the Greatest Attorney Chronicles. It starts you off on this fucking page. It's incredibly rude. And yes, that's where his body is, dude. Yes, I painted my nails for him. Paint my nails black. I am in mourning. I am in mourning, Jay. Thank you. Oh, but it's also, sorry, I almost forgot. It's also Unnecessary Feelings Day, the day that Edgeworth, said the whole thing. So I have my Naramitsu earrings on. Do you see this?
Oh, I see.
Wait, let me see if I can get closer to camera. My webcam is on the top of my... Okay, look, he's tiny. He's also tiny. So Unnecessary Feelings Day, but also vengeance. Did I say everything I needed to say? Jet, do you have anything to say?
I need to turn my fan off.
Okay, you do that. And today's unnecessary feeling of the day is grief. That's such a, that feels like such a Trucy thing. Like, today's unnecessary feeling of the day is grief. I told some people this, but some of you know that I'm not supposed to be having coffee right now. And I had coffee because... Hi, Orange. Yeah, Orange. Yeah. What about the layout? It's how I feel. Okay. So once Jet gets back, we're just going to continue this. We're going to get vengeance. I'm
back.
Okay, hello. Hi. Yes. Okay. We shall continue. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
You ready? That's the question.
Am I ready? I'm a little jittery because I did have caffeine.
After a while without having it.
Yes, and absence surely does make the heart grow fonder. Or, in this case, just makes it beat fucking erratically. So, that's fun. So we're just gonna begin. If you're cool with that.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go.
I've been waiting for this today.
Shit, I didn't even unmute the game. Oh, where's my sound? Oh, no. Hold on. I need the sound.
All day I've just been like, I can't wait to play this game.
I know, me too.
I can't wait to stop painting for a few hours.
Yes. Can't wait to stop drawing the hog for a few hours. And, part 1, Cosmo's cabin. I'm ready to fucking kill someone. Let's go. Thank you, Teo. Okay. So, I need to get my Cintiq out of the way. Okay, there we go.
So where we left off last time, obviously we learned a very horrifying truth.
We did.
And Susato asked us some questions, of which we didn't answer anything, but we did talk.
We did talk to her. And we did... How tall am I? I'm like 5'7".
Yeah, they're all oil paintings.
So, what question did... Oh, Susato was like, why did you take his life? And then... What else did she ask us?
Ryu was like, well, I need to fucking figure this out, and Susato's like, you're not leaving this room.
Yeah,
but
so she's letting
I'll
us
let
investigate this.
And then she tossed us.
Yes. Susato toss. Yes. Okay, so I guess we're just going to continue investigating around here, because we investigated the sword, we were sad about it, and we investigated the scroll, and we were sad about it.
Asogi's terrible handwriting.
His terrible handwriting. He was too hot to live. Too perfect to live. Okay, let's investigate this thing.
Asogi Mia parallels.
Right? Like, okay, I firmly believe that Mia dies. Mia dies, and then she's like, what the fuck? And she looks over, and he's like, Yusu? And his, like, name tag says died from too hot to live. And hers also says that. She looks down at her name tag and also says too hot to live. And they're both like, ass too fat. Too hot to live. Oh, okay. I can never remember the voice I do for Susato. Because I think it's just like my voice, but just like a little higher and a little gentler.
Yeah.
Well, a little gentler than my regular voice.
It's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yes, it carries... Sure it does, babe. It carries a lot of memories for me.
Memories? What do you mean?
Oh, and guys, by the way, let me know if I'm too loud or if Jet's too loud or what's going on, because I played with the levels and it should be good, but let me know if everything's kind of good. Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case.
Oh, yes. I see it says this way up in Japanese.
Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewman wouldn't be able to read. Fuck. I was turned over and over and over, and I was tossed on the floor in here. Volume fantastic? Thank you.
Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. Wait, he said earlier that he thought when the suitcase, when the traveling case got tossed on the ground, he thought he broke every bone in his body. Was Susato takedown more painful than that?
Yes, she's that powerful.
I love her.
The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've all toppled the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well.
Is this gonna be is this the thinker? Is this gonna be another thinker? I'm gonna kill something. Is this a thinker? Don't you... Oh, you're laughing at me, and now I know it's true.
I didn't say anything. I didn't confirm nor deny.
You didn't. True. You've done your due diligence. Fucking thinker. God damn it.
There comes Susato with the steel chair! Top rope! Oh my god, it's a stunner!
Susato should kill whoever killed Isugi. I think she deserves that. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mowed down at once.
I wonder if... Perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think?
He just fucking, like, choo-choo-choo and knocks everything behind him down. I seriously doubt it.
Then perhaps... Susato loves violence! It was you, Naruhodo-san? In a fit of rage?
I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder? Oh, there's gonna be blood on this fucking statue, I know it.
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
Okay. Maybe not that, then. What is this? These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria? Buria. I guess it's Russian. Buria.
It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Oopsie! Pets are also strictly forbidden. Sounds like my fucking apartment. What? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a...
She's
Okay.
literally so fucking funny.
She's funny. She's funny. I like you, Sato.
Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet?
I can't decide. She's really giving it some thought. Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. He's a silly rabbit! I'm Kazuma's everything. I'm Kazuma's right-hand arm. Man. I'm Kazuma's everything. His confidant, his best friend, his silly rabbit.
Is that what he calls you?
No. Okay, what do you...
It'd be the other way around. Like, it would be Asugi saying that, and then...
I was just thinking about the the meme last night but Sasata's like,
Kazuma-sama, why does
Naruhodo-san call you baby girl? It's like, we'll stop talking.
Let's
for a
stop
little.
talking.
Yes. Oh, so good. Asugi was the silly rabbit all along. Also, Strife X Discord, thank you for following. Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the crime scene. I didn't tell Twitter I was going live. Hold on one second. I'm very sorry.
It's okay, I'll just stare at my laying icon.
Yeah, please do that. I also stare at your laying icon.
I know, it's so wild. Me not having an AA4 character.
It's absolutely bananas. Okay, live.
I will recognize investigations on this day.
Yes, as you should. As you should. Thanks, Grace.
Lang is an AA4, so true.
He could be. He's just hanging. Edgeworth is also an AA4. They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Also, lesbian Miku, thank you for following. Okay, Russian crewman. Oops, nope, I wasn't clicked on the proper window. Excuse me.
What?
I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean.
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see.
Sorry? What does that mean?
The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime, very funny.
Fuck you. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke.
He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty.
He might have useful information, though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Yet, of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you.
Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered. I knew it was funny. Okay. Rumpled tablecloth. Why is it letting me inspect the rumple? Oh, what is this? Is this his dinner? Did he eat this entire, pork leg? What's going on here? Asogi, are you eating well? Oh, that's Ryu's dinner, okay. That does not look like a roast chicken. That looks gigantic. That looks like a fucking turkey. Massive turkey. It looks like a guard turkey. Did I tell you one of the kids in my school when I was a kid or in high school? One of the kids there lived on a farm and they had a guard turkey. It was a little bit.
That makes sense.
It makes sense, but when I heard it, I was like, that's scarier than a dog. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. I'm thinking about the bit in Lord of the Rings where it's like, roast chicken? A roast chicken. It was really tasty.
Yeah, guys, turkeys can be hella mean.
Birds are mean. Birds are scary and mean. I love them. I love them. Like,
I have to protect my children at school from geese every morning.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, we have to go out for PE, and then there's a whole flock of geese, and they will not leave.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I go for a run at the park by my house, there is just geese fucking everywhere, and they don't even care when you run by them. But like, I'm still like, big wide berth around the geese.
Hey, yep.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here? That would make you a pet, wouldn't it?
I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how did the plate end up on the floor?
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no! Does that mean... Poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly?
Aww. 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 Susato. I saw a video of a man walking so close to a crocodile that got loose on a beach. Awful. Terrible. Awful terrible. No. And yeah, geese have teeth on their tongue. It's on like the sides. It's fucking horrible.
It's just too horrible.
Ugh. Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. I've been thinking about, why didn't I inspect the body? I've been thinking about like Susato and Asogi's relationship. Like, she was supposed to be on this boat, so she was supposed to be the one going to London with him. So like, she probably...
No, she is going. She is supposed to go to London with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His assistant.
Yeah. Like, I'm just thinking how, like, because we saw Ryu and Asugi interacting, but we didn't see much of Sugi and Susato interacting, so I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my god, like, she was his assistant. Like, I'm imagining it as kind of like like she's only 15, like he would have been like a big brother to her almost.
Yeah, they did spend a lot of time together, especially considering like her father was like his mentor.
Yeah.
And she also really looks up to him, obviously. She has a lot of respect for him.
Yeah. This sucks. This fucking sucks. Sucks. And she also seems to like, she was like, oh, can we like ring the bell thing? For research, I mean, for, you know, research. Like, she seems excited to like learn about new things. So she was probably like, oh, I wish I could go to London with you. And he was like, well, why don't we ask your father? Like, I would love for you to come with me. Like, ah! He was too fucking good to live. God. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. It looks like the bell from the thing that wouldn't ring. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two.
The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit.
I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him. Would he? I don't know, would he?
And the mark beside it... Blech. And the mark beside it... What is it, I wonder? It has sort of a brick-like hue.
Yes, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? That's what color blood is when it's dry, guys. Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Okay, the part I'm dreading. Ugh. Did Kazuma write that before he died? No, it's in Russian. It looks like it's written in ink.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage.
Okay, I watched the opening clip again, which, by the way, you can fucking see Asogi's head in it, and I was just too busy looking at the loser in the coat to notice him.
See, that's how you're gonna get through this case. You're going to pay all the attention to Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
But no, cause yeah, Taya, I went back and watched it. He was literally right there. Like, it wasn't showing him completely. It didn't cross my mind to think about the rando who had been killed, because there was the guy that everyone was like, oh, that's the guy. That's the guy. Wow, that's the guy. That's the guy in the game.
We're not doing A4 anymore. He doesn't belong here.
I never die. I transcend time and space. I'm one of the lizard folk.
God.
But yeah, so like you can see he's dead, and then Mr. Sholmes was like, clearly it was written by someone with a different script. It was certainly not penned by the same hand that did the message on the door. You know, so like this is in Russian. So I think we know who it is.
Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments, was he? Oh, fuck you! Not partner! I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. It's terrible handwriting.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
What? Then what language is it?
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? If I recall, one of the interviews said a lot of Brussels sprites were based off Takumi acting them out.
Yeah, I was gonna type that out. It was like the other people were being interviewed, and they said, "Oh yeah, Spark Brush was actually based off of Takumi."
It's so fucking funny. It's so good. That's so funny. I accidentally gravely insulted my friend Stuart, the same one that thought that a real family member of mine had died. I accidentally gravely insulted him once by saying that he had the same body build as Brush.
Oh no.
But he's just a very, very tall, very lanky man. Very skinny. And so he like got up and walked away from me.
He's like, oh, I gotta go brush my teeth now.
We were like sitting on an empty bus, and he like walked like 3 rows away. God. Sometimes me and my big mouth. Okay, did we get everything? Hi, Cole. Yeah, right? He kind of does. Oh, the fucking desk, obviously. Aw, Sato.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
London diary. He was gonna keep a diary for London. I had so many things planned out in my head for like what they could do in London. I was gonna have Asugi hating British food and talking shit about it. But we don't live in a perfect world, do we? London diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means... what? Which means... what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Yeah, I gotta make AUs. I gotta make AU comics. Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. Hiya! Toss!
That's out of the question.
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
But what if something's important? Something relevant to the case? All right, I won't read it. Yeah, Jay, if there's a character you like and Capcom makes that character dead, you can just spend a bunch of time drawing an AU comic for it. Very true.
Poor Kazuma-sama. I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
Sasato, I need you to understand it's vengeance time. It's time for vengeance. And bloodshed.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
I think living isn't quite the right description.
Oh, no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So, yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
No, sadly not. You can come out of the closet, Ryu. It's okay, King. There's a vent! Vent! Locked door mystery, Mr. Sholmes? I don't think so.
I think
Oh shit, the killer's among us.
I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator.
Sasato.
I'm gonna hang up on you.
No!
You're on thin fucking ice.
A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it must be connected to the outside.
That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that.
I suppose. Maybe that's it. What? Where did you come from? Hey, King. What are you doing? Why'd you materialize there, King? It took me a second to figure out what he was doing. Who's that? He wasn't there a moment ago. He literally just materialized. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European.
That line is so funny. The fan translation is like, clearly this man's a European.
Look at the way he sits. Clearly he's a European. Yeah, it's now White Boy Wednesday. It is now officially White Boy Wednesday.
Oh, how did he...
This is so deeply unsettling looking at him just do this. You've noticed the man too, have you? It wasn't just a specter of my imagination. I have no idea who he is or how he got here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. Yes, Kanji Chris. Gay or European? It's hard to guarantee. Is he gay or European? Well, hey, don't look at me.
Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is?
Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. Gee, Ryu, what gave you that impression? And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it, or does Sasato-san look almost uncontrollably excited? Oh my gosh, she must have read about him. when she was getting all excited about international things.
By the way, I expect you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press space on people while they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them. Okay, yeah. All right then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself. Oh, please do.
Excuse me. Excuse me! Do you have a moment?
Shh. This is a critical point in my investigation.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, God!
Greetings! I hope I haven't kept you long.
That genuinely fucking scared me!
I'll get used to it, Tony. Get fucking used to it.
Jesus Christ. One second, I'm sorry. What is this music? Oh my god. What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now? Don't look at me like that with your eyes.
Ah, I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me.
Oh yes, everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized.
Okay, fucking Benedict Cumberbatch ass.
You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh. Got it in one, King. Haha, one. Sorry, what? Also, yeah, Azure Wind, I'm method acting right now, and I'm mad on Ryu's behalf. Ryu's out for blood, and so am I.
And now, whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh, well, that's true at least.
But how?
How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
How the deuce? Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
But of course, a great many things. There's no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary. You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. And, when the beribboned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life, too. Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
You can't fool my eyes!
Stop talking, he's not here!
In the arms of the angels, fly away from here! Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am. Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
Can I ask what he just did? Like what was this? What was this?
He's going, duh. I literally do that all the time.
Do you?
I do. I even did it just now, like when I was muted. I think it's Sherlock has so many animations. Please.
Okay. All right. He is. You know what? You were right. He is distracting me from my grief a little bit. I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
Except for me. So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. What?
Oh, Asugi's gone. I have to kin someone else now.
And you're plotting a revolution too.
No, that was Asugi. A summons to the workers, please.
It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked.
No, listen, there's no way. Hi! This guy's gonna break his skull open one day.
Now explain yourself. Tell me everything.
This is ridiculous.
How could you do it?
For pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously.
Oh, forgive me.
And as for you, you.
Who, me?
You. What kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
But was I not right? Whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Ha! There you have it, you see. What do you make of that,
I love the, so funny. Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation.
Indeed. An observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction.
I'm sorry. Herlock would fucking kill it as a fake psychic on TV. Reagan Arataka moments. Literally, yes. I was watching Mob Psycho earlier as I was working. Reagan, yes. Same like over-animated energy. Absolutely.
Yes.
Perfect.
My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
Yes, this is one of Herlock's special moves, the Salt Fist Punch. Wait, Orange hasn't seen Mob Psycho?
Orange, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Orange,
I know I
ban
have
that
a ton
person.
of wrong with you, but like not watching Mob Psycho?
Fucking ban that person. Holy shit. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? This is fucked up. Yeah, sorry, Orange. We live in a difficult, dark world where men with perfect tits and asses die. Sucks. I don't think you introduced yourself.
Oh my god, all of these non-Mob Psycho watchers. What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
Go watch Mob Psycho!
Thank you, Lesbian Miku. Lesbian Miku. Mob Psycho 100, my beloved. Mob is so little, you could fit him in your hand. And he's the little guy of all time. Trust me. Season 3. Watch it before season 3, or I'm gonna do something you'll regret. Trust, don't even test me.
Then don't watch it, Taya. You already don't watch a lot of things.
Oh no, Jen. Okay, sorry.
You want to be spiteful? I'll say something spiteful!
Oh, God. Well, Tifa, try again. Try again. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to Herlock.
Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me.
It's all right. You were ranting about Mob Psycho. It's fine. I understand.
It's a really good show. I just don't understand why people don't watch it. I'm none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over.
Wow, and women?
So he's a feminist.
The inimitable Herlock Sholmes.
So, it's really you. The actual Herlock Sholmes.
The very same, the inimitable actual Herlock Sholmes.
Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san, of course I do! There's nobody who hasn't heard of him.
What planet have I been living on then?
We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure!
Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? You're not even looking at me in the eye. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? Herlock, was it?
No, I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, just call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication.
Oh yes,
Ranst?
Ranst magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interesting articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially.
Oh, I knew it, she was a nerd. Oh, yes, here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories, then?
Indeed I am.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you really are a detective?
Make no mistake, I'm not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. The inference is backward.
Backward?
My trusty biographer records my greatest detective achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. And wait, fuck!
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like, I didn't know how to read that sentence. My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and
chronicles them in the magazine.
Okay, that's what was tripping me up. I thought it was records, and I was like, that sentence doesn't make sense.
Right. Yeah, okay. Give us a clean take. All right, mics are hot.
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
Beautiful, thank you. You have a biographer, do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London.
Dr. Wilson?
Yes, my amazing roommate, Dr. Wilson. I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science, logical reasoning in its purest form.
Okay, Edgeworth.
A science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in a subject. A furtive glance and twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows on the skin. All these things are data.
Right.
and the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye.
Oops.
The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago.
That was a good sprite. I really liked that one. The like, the hat flick.
Yes.
That's good 3D. That's good 3D, babes.
How can he look me in the eye and claim that?
So you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction, and fame. That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, we can do this. Oh, okay. Ugh.
Have you managed to
It's always the double D part. The double D words, detention, well.
Yeah, fucking in the detention center.
In the detention center. The detention center.
center.
That's like a warm-up, like a wing away, wing away, wing away, the detention center, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
ah, I see. In other words,
I'm in these now because of him. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open.
tongue twisters. You know who else struggled with tongue twisters? Yeah, I do. You know what? Hold on. I fucking do. I do.
No.
I do know who struggled with tongue twisters. In the arms of the angels, fly away from here. I'm gonna start singing.
Beautiful voice.
Thank you. I'm gonna start singing. I literally know the funeral song that Eowyn sings in Lord of the Rings, the one that's in like Rohirrim or whatever. Thank you, intellectual fan. So if I start like singing like Bello quen havas freone, like I. Anyways.
And I concealed myself among the number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime.
I'm sorry, I wasn't letting you read your line.
It's fine, you're in mourning.
That's true.
Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Sherlock Holmes was on board. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo.
Naruhodar. Ah.
The very moment I laid my eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say?
2 facts. Oh, we got new ASCII things.
Mr. Sholmes, please tell us. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning?
Ah, yes, but first let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Yes, I understand, but what were they?
Allow me to elucidate.
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 You got it. Also, wait, Hannah, what are you talking about? Questions? 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 I have questions. I've plenty of questions. For the crew of this boat, for whoever did my asugi in, I have questions. Sorry.
Yes, questions. The 2 facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
King, you're still holding up 1. You gotta go to 2, babe. Number 1.
I know how to count.
Number 2.
Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor.
Oh, we're gonna have to show him the diary, huh? To show him he was Japanese.
Blah, blah, blah. That's the Russian word for wardrobe.
Dude, do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian?
In the final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian.
Uh-huh. Real! Kazuma was Russian, was he? I'm choosing to believe that that was sarcastic on Ryu's part. There's no way he'd be that fucking stupid.
Initially, I considered Garderov may be the name of the killer, a certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly.
Quite so. I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Sholmes tries to fucking pin Ryu as the Zodiac killer. Why is it that I'm Russian too?
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional traditional dress of the Russian people.
It's always the really quick consonant ones, like traditional. Detention center.
Yes. Are school uniforms the tradition?
I'm doing it now!
Oh no! Are school uniforms the traditional dress of Russian people? I had no idea.
And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
If Tony and I could read, we could get there. I took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
No! His face. His not billowing headband. This is like every time they make you look at Mia with the thinker, where she's just like slumped. Yeah. Yeah. MJ Chestang. I am also shaking and crying and vomiting and sobbing.
This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Sorry. Yes. Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this. Oh, I'm gonna have a breakdown. Hey, this sucks.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, yes. Thank you. The photograph of the crime scene, that's so impersonal. Ugh. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What, pray?
You mentioned Russian before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that.
Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think?
Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. You just have to almost die, Ryu, and then apparently your Russian will be unlocked.
Can we talk about your deduction from before? The things you concluded about me, I mean.
Ah, the now famously accurate troubling predicament you find yourself in?
Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have the morning's paper. The main headline reads... Revolutionary, villain Bolshevik, flees Russia via Shanghai.
And you think I look like that guy?
Yes, this vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Kazuma a Russian? It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor.
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik.
No, how could it be me? I don't look... That's what I said! I don't look anything like this man, just look at his face!
Of course you do. Here, I'm holding the picture right next to your head. You look exactly like this man.
I'm shaped like an oval, and he's shaped like a rectangle.
Your face is a rectangle, Naruhodo's, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all.
Shut up, Luca. I get it. I'm a Ryukini. We're one and the same.
Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Ugh, please.
And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
Well, that's because I am a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower?
Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake.
Orange, he can't, it doesn't matter if he's face blind because he has the pictures right there. He can compare them. He's not going from memory. He has the picture right there.
Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder?
And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in the war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it anyway? This Afghanistan place. He's an English major. He doesn't do geography.
Here, take the paper for yourself. It's a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well.
On the back? You mean the front? Or the front of the back?
The front of the back of the newspaper?
Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two.
Okay. Yeah, what were you investigating on the desk there, Mr. Shorings?
Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma? Ah, yes. Victim.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim.
That's a very good, what's the fucking word? Not this song! I'll fucking...
Let me go ahead and pull out my little music player from my coat here. I have just a song for this deduction. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text. Oh, suddenly it's black and white.
Yeah. London Diary. Cosimo was keeping notes of the trip. Ah, but... I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people.
Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading.
You mean you've read it already?
It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Sasato toss is. Susato-san, aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? Anytime now. I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean?
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Life is so unfair.
She's like, not in front of fucking Herlock Sholmes. What are you talking about?
Not in front of Mr. Sholmes. I'm meeting a celebrity and try to embarrass me like this?
It's this fucking, it's the crescendo bit, the like, sorry, I'm just listening to the song, like, the note progression that just fucking gets me, man. Why won't I? Thank you.
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese.
A smattering, dear boy, a smattering.
I'm feeling like actually the like, I have to keep pushing it down. I keep, you know, like the when you're like, you're feeling the cry.
Yes.
And it's like behind your eyes and like in your throat. I'm like, can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
Take a sip of water.
And like right behind the nose, like this part of the nose, and you just want to start just fucking going. Oof.
Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado nado. I trust you're suitably impressed. Konnichiwa, as they say.
Oh, domo arigato, yeah. That's all the
Yes,
words.
They called me a gaijin. I assume it's something very flattering.
Baka is my name. That's what they call me. I want to die.
But this diary is littered with complicated-looking characters, of which I can read precisely none.
What's so funny, King? So what was all that showing off about before then?
That fucking old-ass commercial.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like they were doing. There's these people. They were doing a commercial for like a convention. I forgot which convention specifically, but like they're like saying like these random things to promote the yeah, like I love anime and manga, blah 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 blah. And there's this guy who's like goth or something. He's got like eye makeup and he goes, "Gilgamesh."
I'm sorry, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm making jokes. You're in mourning
I'm
now.
I'm like barely understanding the jokes, and I'm like hearing this. I'm so sleepy. I'm not actually sleepy.
Should I put the music box away?
Yes, I wish you would. I wish you would. So deeply wish you would stop this music. Oh.
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would happily read it to you, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm much obliged, my dear madam.
The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary.
Thank God.
Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A whistling sound?
These are very deep waters. Pray, go on.
The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling...
I almost said dangling.
Is dangling from the ventilator grill.
A speckled band? What on earth does that mean? 2 short sentences. I'm Naruhodo's right-hand arm. Man is everything. His confidant.
I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before.
The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring... to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
Yes, the adjoining cabin. Okay. My lips are so dry. I need to put something on them. They hurt.
So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least.
I'm sorry. I need something to put on my... Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I was trying to find my ballistics, but I couldn't find it.
Do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writings in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
Oh, I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to?
Great detectives are a curious breed. When our minds rebel at stagnation, we crave mental exhalation. Exaltation?
Exaltation.
So yes, I intend to investigate, hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No, that would be somewhat complicated.
We're just gonna crawl through the fucking vent. I don't care what you say.
What? But why?
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer.
Fuck off! Oh, these.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No?
There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
No, I didn't.
You can't gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss your way out of this one.
Whatever do you mean? You're clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing. Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really.
So what, were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are.
Well, anyway, that was then and this is now.
What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate.
What is this guy's fucking... What's wrong with him? What is wrong with him?
That is the question, isn't it?
Now he's just being plain rude. Okay, bye. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name.
Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for? We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well.
Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's no way I can-
After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just gonna roll over and accept your fate?
Avi, that one's a good one.
Wait,
that
let
was
me
a
see.
good one, Avi.
Let me see. That's how I feel right now. I'm saving this one. This one's going in the layout. This one's going in the layout.
I fucking love Herlock Sholmes so much.
This one, I feel insane looking at him. This one's going in the layout. It's gonna be called Herlock! There we go. Put it right there. Okay, wait, let me get back to my... Yeah, it is the stream equivalent of putting it on the fridge. It is. Okay. Ugh. As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. Oh, Becky Weber, thank you for following. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door.
Good idea.
The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this. And bring the real culprit to justice. And then kill them! Okay. I wanna... Okay, I can't. There's nothing else. Is there literally nothing else? The bed? There was only one bed, wow. Okay, we got all this.
You got some evidence.
I got some oh, can I like... Should I? No! I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Okay. Should I? I don't want to look at this. Oh my god, we can investigate this more. Oh my fucking god. What? Who? Okay. Wait, I forgot. WASD. There we go. This is interesting.
Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
This girl, she's serving a little bit.
no, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think?
Oh, he said something about the crown. Oh, wait, no, that was Asia. But Russia is in Asia. Isn't it? Isn't it part of it? It's like so big that part of Asia's in it, isn't it? I don't know geography either. Don't quote me. Don't call me stupid, please. I'm so tired.
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
Oh,
I suppose you like articles like this, do you?
I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. Oh my god, you're back.
Ah, I'm glad you've noticed this article.
Shut the fuck up. Ah!
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing.
That's just the life of a prima ballerina, dude.
She is, of course, a talented young... I'm trying to remember, is this one of the names that we should refer to with the original name?
Oh, I don't know. I thought they only did that with, like, the Japanese names. I mean, I know pavlova is, like, a food. Isn't it? Or am I thinking of pilaf? I don't know.
Anyway, Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from a dressing room.
Okay, her original was Nikomina Borshevik, but if I recall, only the changed Japanese names were of concern. Cool, thank you.
Okay. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles.
Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money.
So Sato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
The tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Right, yes, the food is named after the person, so it's fine. Cool.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be the Russian thing to do.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo.
Anything else? Anything else? Wait, oh, I mean, we already did this. Is anything?
We can leave!
We can? We don't need to do that guy? Okay. Article about ballerina. We already did this. Okay. Okay. Do we need to examine this jewel at some point? This earring? Her nose? Maybe? I really love the art in this game, dude.
I hate meringue.
I love meringue.
I think meringue is like, it has a weird texture and it's like gross.
No, it's like, it melts in your mouth. Like,
to me, it's like an equivalent of eating fondant. Like, it's just an
No.
unpleasant feeling in my mouth.
I mean, I also fucking hate fondant. But, nor. Oh, I can't believe I didn't examine the door.
When I went for help and the crewmen forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed.
It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy. And it just slides across to secure the door shut. Yeah, fondant is shit.
But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. Okay. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel all tense up I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across... to draw a bolt across from the outside room in a situation like this.
From outside the room, sorry. From outside the room. I still don't know what... Oh!
Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself.
Bakeries can be inside hospitals. My hospital over here has an ice cream parlor in it.
Oh, that's fun. I think I remember having like a... It wasn't a hospital, but it was like a student wing of a hospital or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a mini melts place in there.
I see.
But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Oh, look over there.
The crewman, do you mean? He wasn't here before, was he?
That's what I thought.
Azure Wind, I live in California. The great unknown region of America called California.
The mysterious, illustrious California.
Why don't we try talking to him?
Probably because I'm likely to get yelled at again, but I suppose I could try.
Is that? Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, no, it's just that crewman standing by the door. I can't help but feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Hold on. Becky Weber just hopped in. Love the Asugi art in the top. Thank you. That's my tribute to him. I didn't do those. Those are... Yeah, I'm having realizations. I fucking know who that is. I'm so mad. I know who that is.
Who is that, Tony?
Well, one might call them the great crime scene thief.
Yes!
I can see a tiny little thing like spectacles and like a little gray streak.
I want to fucking draw it. I want to draw Kay holding up a picture of him so bad and showing Edgeworth, and Edgeworth's just like, who?
Yeah, he's like, adjusts his glasses like, I'm sorry, what historical figure did you say this was? He does look familiar.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes? What can I do for you? Oh my god, Tony!
My elbow hit my whole mic stand.
Calm down, Tony. The coffee
That
is a
fucking
little...
hurt.
Put the coffee down.
I don't have coffee, I have herbal tea. He just inspires such violence in me.
A little too much caffeine, huh?
Okay. He works at C. Applebee's now.
Yes! See Applebee's!
It's like when they have like the weird like you know when there's like a white spot in an airport. You know how they feel weird?
Uh-huh.
It's like that. He works in one of those Applebee's, but it's like on a boat. It's the same sort of feel.
I recognize that face, but it can't be.
It can't be. It surely can't be. It can't. No. It is!
I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga.
Hello again. Hello again.
Hello again. What are you doing here? Have you never seen a white spot in an airport? They're like in every airport.
I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped.
Nearly stopped?
Oh, sorry. What did he say? Sorry. He said, my heart stopped. Okay.
Nearly stopped, I hope.
I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and aboard this ship.
Again? You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
And then Ryu's like, did you take a job as a sailor because your salary was too low?
Yes, and now he's Apollo's ancestor now.
Hosonaga is?
Because you're talking like, because we made that joke where Apollo has to take a bunch of
Oh!
like side jobs, and he's selling fucking car insurance.
The fucking, he's selling car insurance, and then, the bit in Deltarune with burger pants.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's no I in Right Anything Agency. That's because you took it out!
I can't wait to play that fucking game again. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask.
I never expected to see this man on board. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation.
Talk to me. Converse with me. Special orders.
So what are your special orders this time, Inspector? Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
I'm so sorry.
Hmm?
This is all my fault. I take full responsibility.
For what?
My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard.
We fucked that up, didn't you? Now I know who to blame. Tony will remember this.
Tony will remember that.
This shall not be forgotten, forgiven. Another word that starts with F that means something similar. Synonyms.
Yes, synonyms.
Hosonaga, you're on my shit list. If it weren't for the fact that somewhere down the line, Kay would be born from you, I would kill you where you stand. I just had like Edura's spirit to cut Hosanaga's pay. Yeah. If it weren't for the fact that my own daughter would come from you years down the line, I would kill you where you stand.
Me saying that in like a history book.
Okay.
It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated.
Assassinated? How could that even have been a possibility? Thanks, Luca.
I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should have been prepared for all eventualities.
This is incredible.
I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated?
Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san
a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
Where's the red-white ancestor?
I see.
Goodbye, Orange. Good night.
Good night, Orange.
Glad you enjoyed.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin, not here on the first-class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result.
You looking to make me feel... You looking to for me to make you feel better, dude? Because, you're telling the truth.
I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize.
Inspector.
So if there's anything at all I can do to help now, just say the word.
Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. All right. At least you can do this for me.
We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves.
I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer?
Of course not!
We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door. Yes, so we need to be allowed out of this cabin.
I'm sorry.
Dude! Ah!
What?
You've been deemed to risk the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman there would surely snap your neck in two.
I suppose. I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well.
Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive.
A chocolate bar. What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to.
Hosonaga channel Kazuma Sugi, Fey ancestor. Please.
But I don't see how... There may be a way.
What? Really? Sasatotas!
Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession.
Evidence?
It's just the same as when you are in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it?
All right, yes. I think I might know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Okay. No, wait. I need to give it to you. Probably this, right?
What's that?
It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary.
Strange? In what way? Oh, sorry, that's you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I got way too into it.
He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
A speckled band. That is strange.
Oh, hi, Matina. Welcome. Welcome.
Yes, we're trying to work out what he meant by that, but what I'd like to know is...
Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it?
Luca, you weren't there for me playing investigations and doing every single voice and getting just the most confused as to who was talking.
You're very astute, Inspector.
That ventilator clearly joins the next door cabin.
That's right. So if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was.
Oh my god, Ryu, you're gonna climb into the vent and get bit by a snake. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, Ryu. Oh, Ryu. Oh, you're gonna die.
Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you.
Taya, there was a snake. They talked about the speckled band thing in the beginning when Wilson Watson was describing the speckled band. Yeah, why can't a snake be on a boat? Snakes on a plane, snakes on a boat. Could be an assassin snake. Released it in there. Just like could be the Anubis of snakes. You ever think about that?
Really? You're willing to do that?
Fucking the snake is Siren Dogan's ancestor, obviously. That one got you, huh?
So fucking stupid.
It's so dumb.
Because he's an assassin. Snake assassin.
Maybe the snake is the pet of the ancestor of Siren Dogan.
No, my Siren Dogan voice now has to use more S's. He's like,
Yes, my ancestor was a snake.
Assassin!
I come from a long line of assassins.
Yes, perfect. On Investigations 2, the rerun.
yes, the rerun
The
for the
rerun.
third time.
For the third time for me, second time for you.
Yes, and I want to play it again.
Yes, absolutely. I want to play the first one again and the second one again.
Yes. I need to see Yatagarasu reveal again.
Yes. I need to see Baby K kicking Miles Edgeworth in the knees.
Yes.
Yes.
We need to learn the origins of Defended Milk again.
Again! All over again. Investigate everything.
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 Yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though.
But
Oh yeah, I am going to be doing Investigations Anthology. That will happen. You liked AA4 Zine, get ready for Investigations Duology Zine.
Fuck yeah.
But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders?
I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asobi-san safe. This is the least I can do.
Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just select move and we can leave this cabin at last.
Move?
Select my legs?
What do you mean? Move.
All right, let's see what we can find out.
Right foot first, then left.
Okay. I have hair in my mouth. Move. Oh, there's a little carriage. That's so cute. Okay, first class passageway.
Well, my piece for the AI zine is just going. I'm gonna make two. I'm gonna make a Lang piece. I'm gonna make a bad piece.
Yes. if I could make 2, I would definitely do Kay and Edgeworth and a Justine.
Oh yeah, Yatagarasu enamel pin, that's gonna be real.
Yes!
No one else take this idea.
This is patented.
Yes.
TM.
Yeah, Avi's gonna be one of the mods. I'm forcing Avi to be a mod for the zine.
No, fucking TM. Apply to the zine if you want it or buy it. But TM. Here we go. Okay. Not for January, 7:48 a.m. SS Buria, first class cabin passageway. I'm finally out of that cabin. I don't know if you can see it, but my fern has grown so long that it's dangling in front of the camera right there. So I'm
Sustenance.
Like, oh, I got it. Okay, it clung to another leaf. Perfect.
Avi, don't act so surprised. I told you before that you would, and you're like, yes, me, please act. Yeah, like, what? No, Avi, you knew about this. Don't fucking paint me as some villain who did this randomly.
I was trying to frame you. Oh, sorry, that's him. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. Tony, Jet, who are your fave AA antagonist villains so far? Everyone knows that my favorite one is the one from Investigations 2. He is the only antagonist that made me genuinely feel bad for him and made me genuinely feel like the tears.
God fucking Ratatouille. That's really hard for me to say. I mean, I really like Kristoff, obviously.
Mm-hmm. He's another favorite.
But I really also like, I really like Callisto U.
Another good one.
Trying to think.
And
Matt on guard.
Oh, yes, Matt on guard. Oh.
If I had to choose a non-AA4 answer, it'd be Matt on guard, for sure.
That's fair. That is a good answer. That is a very good answer. I also really like Morgan Fay. She's kind of like...
Morgan, I really dislike Morgan.
Oh, really? I would say, like...
Not in a like her either way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I just think that's, like... I don't know. I think the whole Faye plotline is really, like...
Yeah.
Interesting. So, like, and I wasn't expecting Morgan to really be, like, such a part of that, but, like especially going into the third game where she's, like, arrested.
I love the setup that she does, but, like, in general, compared to, like, other villains, I don't really care for her.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dahlia, I didn't like AA3. I didn't like Bridget and Turnabout, so I didn't really care.
It's because of the fucking pendulum, isn't it? You would crucify it for that one mistake, wouldn't you?
No, it's like the entire case is so fucking long. Like,
but you have Edgeworth and Francisca sibling fighting in court.
I understand that, but, like, I get those moments, but it doesn't make me want to, like, drag through the whole case for it. You know what I mean? Like,
fine.
Yeah, I just don't really care about Bridget Turnabout. Like,
yeah, okay, that's fair. That is fair. But yeah, no, yeah, Matt on guard, Investigations 2 man, the man who masterminds the game.
Yeah, Reddit 2. Yeah, no, the Investigations duology zine will not happen until, like, next year.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, like, I want to do it after I graduate and after I walk. So that's going to be, like, in March, April-ish, 2022. Yeah. Like, I want to hold my degree and then have the time to mod a zine.
We've booked the slot. Nobody else do a fucking zine.
I mean, I'm not trying to, like, say, like, no one else can plan
I'm kidding.
an investigation zine, but just know that I'm gonna do it better.
Ooh. It's true. Honestly, Jet is the zine mod of all time. Your spreadsheets. But yes, okay, sorry. We have to get back to this.
We're playing DGS, I forgot.
We're playing DGS. Okay. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. What is that trap there? Is that like a very elaborate mouse trap with like a circular block of cheese?
Kazuma-sama was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in Steerage.
Really? That must be awful. Ugh. Oh, look, over there. That's another crewman keeping watch. And he looks enormous, even if he is sitting down.
The door next to him.
Sorry, go ahead.
The door next to him leads to the second class accommodation.
What are you saying?
Grovey, it will happen. I'm just waiting until everything comes in first, and then I'm calculating shipping, and then I will put that available in the server. I've already started working on the spreadsheet detailing all of my finances.
Nice. Nice.
I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't.
I suppose. Like people in handcuffs?
Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already.
He hasn't seen the outside of the cabin. Well, yes, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. Her sprites are so cute. She's little. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe.
It must have been a very trying time for you.
Please don't give me that pitying look. Okay, I guess we'll examine. Ship, what is this? It's a very eye-catching blue book. That's a huge book on top of that table there. And there's a pen next to it.
Yes, that looks like the ship's log.
Shall we have a little look through it?
The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded.
You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. And nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment.
I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment, Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Even to a sailor. Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank.
Presumably that means there was nothing to report. So one of the sailors did it. The door.
That's the way to the second class area of the ship. Is something wrong?
I was thinking about making a run for it. Just for a moment. Things aren't exactly going well for me.
I might be wrong, but I imagine the moment you reach for the handle of the door, that burly seaman would surely shoot you dead. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Perhaps I went a little too far there.
No, I started it with my talk of running away. There's no way I could run away while Kazuma's death remains— oh, sorry, this is less blasé. And there's no way I could run away while Kazuma's death remains a mystery anyway. Right in the face. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? Do you want to do this guy too? Do you just want to do all of the sailors? Or would you like me to do—
Yeah, I could do it, sorry.
It's okay.
I just need to give Jay her props because I really couldn't have done a 4 zine without Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Jay did a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Jay did a lot of, like, there was so much, like, the critique channel was always going. Because Jay just cared that much about everyone's tangents.
Not only that, because Jay is also the one who had to play good cop. And also just generally being very
forward with people in the sense of like interacting with them, because other zines I've been in have been like completely dead, especially in terms of critique. So it's very nice to have someone who's very active in the server and willing to give people critique that other people might kind of shy away from. You know, because no one wants to be told like, hey, you need to change this or fix this, but Jay does it, you know, and that's good. Everyone had room to improve, including myself, you know. So, and also Jay bringing her experience from previous scenes as well. So I don't like Jay, you're not bullying me. This is me speaking from the heart, you know, because like I really do appreciate the work you put into the zine.
Yeah,
So.
like I was talking to someone else from another zine that we were both in, and they were like, yeah, I kind of got spoiled. Like Jay kind of spoiled me because I am now like, I'm used to that much critique and that much feedback, and now I'm not getting it, so I'm like not motivated, and I'm not like, I don't know where to go with my thing because I don't have any critique. And I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. So, but you know, I think you guys just went like above and beyond. Like I think the almost no critique is kind of the norm for zines, but you guys just like absolutely just like
I've started to realize that in a few other zines, like I had to pull teeth to get any critique, and even like with all due respect, the critique I got wasn't very constructive, and it bothers me, you know, because like some people can be intimidated by artists who are quote unquote like better than them, but I'm like, everyone always has room to improve, and just regardless of your own personal skill, you can still say something because you notice stuff that the artist cannot, you know. And it's just a big disservice too. Like you're gonna go and let someone put out a piece that may be printed or sold without like, you know, putting in your own 2 cents. It's not helpful, and it doesn't help you either.
Yeah. So if someone asked like about zine like 101 modding or whatever, like I would say give critique to your artists. I would say that that's a very important thing because it's like it's motivating to have any kind of feedback. So
yeah, and again, Jay brought up a good point. It's like really important to make a space where the fellow artists in the zine feel comfortable enough to give tips and feedback, because like the A4 zine, we were all just talking, you know. Nothing was hidden from each other. Everyone, you know, had their own say in whether or not like a piece needed to change or do this or that. And also like when you give critique constantly as much as we did, it's also important to say the good stuff too. Not just giving critique. And that's what Maya was there for. Maya was really like a positive presence in the server, while like I handled more of the clerical stuff, and Jay did, you know, a lot of the socializing or the PR, so to speak, the HR department. That was Jay.
PR, HR. Yeah, you guys were just an absolutely fantastic team. I had a blast working in the AA4 zine. Shall we get back to DGS?
Yeah, you little stowaway murderer. How does the Russian sound like?
You little stowaway murderer. Whatever. That wasn't a good start, was it?
All right. Let me try instead.
Susato toss!
Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you?
You little third-class ladies' maid. Yeah. I remember this line was like about her being Japanese. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you seem to have caught this sailor on a bad day, Susato-san.
I'm not the sailor. My mother gave me name.
So this guy speaks Japanese. Because he was speaking Ryu was speaking Japanese.
I'm senior crewman, Biff Stroganoff.
The best thing is to just avoid eye contact, I think.
Yeah, Grace, I'm also glad to hear that. Even if you're a writer, like if you gain any sort of more knowledge or experience from looking at this stuff, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Mr. Oh, wait, they're using English? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, whatever. Mr. Stroganov, about this first-class cabin area.
Here we are in finest part of Boreas steamship for very important persons.
What sort of important persons?
Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret, many important persons. Ones with flowing headbands and cannot speak in twisted tongues. That is why I am always guarding this place.
You did a shit job, unless... you.
If you're wearing a sailor outfit, you're on my list!
Fucking list. Gosh, that's amazing.
But somehow I let stupid Stoy inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in the ocean, but Stroganov is not animal.
Thank you.
I could easily do it by the top of your head, just pick you up like Crane Game.
Ah, please don't.
If I may, I was wondering, is the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's currently occupied?
Ugh.
Sasato-san, did you understand that? Tony, will you investigate the alarm for me after this? I think that's where the dialogue I want to see is, and my head hurts really bad. Okay, I will.
It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes. Or no.
Genius.
It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Well, it sounds like there is somebody in the next door cabin at least.
Yes, it's tantalizing.
Okay, let me just get out of here. And where's the alarm?
Panlet.
Okay. What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? It's a circle, dude.
That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it.
Oh, an alarm.
It says press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop.
Oh, this I have to see. What are you doing, Naruhodo-san? You mustn't touch it! Why are you like this? You're driving me fucking crazy. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs.
You know full well that is not what the alarm is for. If you were to bring the vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in an even worse situation.
I wish everything would just stop. The ship included. Oh. Parallels to Phoenix's line where he's in AA2 where he's like, why is it that lately all I want to do is cry?
If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else.
Tony, you have a good Susato voice. Thank you, I'm glad. I wasn't really sure what I was doing with her before, but I think I'm getting somewhere with it. All right, there you go, Jay. Thank you for making me investigate that. What a stupid little guy. Oopsies. Maybe we should do that. Hello? But no, I don't want to do that. Stop. Let me out. 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 Thank you. Okay, we were still talking to him. Thank you, guys. Okay.
Passenger.
Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's? Night, Jay. I love you. Can you kiss your big Asogi for me? Please? 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 Can you kiss Big Asogi for me? Please? And tell him I love him? Please? Please? I'm just going to assume you're going to do it.
His name is Mr. Grimsby Warlot. He is a very important Western gentleman.
A Western gentleman?
Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with murder of student boy.
Sounds like something a very innocent person would say. How can you be so sure about that?
Mr. Roylott is authentic Western gentleman. Such a man would not have interest in lowly student from insignificant Far East Islands.
That was harsh. Could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came aboard?
That is not your business.
Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Kazuma's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anyone there. Well, presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right?
That is not your business.
It sounds, it's fucking me up because this also sounds like a train, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff?
Ugh, all time, so criminals like you cannot come in. Or get out.
I wonder. Could you tell us anything about last night at all?
It is sad about student boy.
Were you on watch last night as well?
Of course.
And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual?
Net!
Sasato-san? Did you understand that?
It was clearly a no.
I saw nothing unusual, nothing at all.
And you didn't hear any strange noises, or sense anything was wrong in some way?
I said no!
Sorry! I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there.
This is enough. I cannot say more now.
Oh.
It is time for me to report to Captain. You must return to cabin.
Yes, alright. And then he, like, does, like, a comedic, like, tiptoe, a cartoonish tiptoe over to the second cabin.
Bulkhead to second-class area, staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on the top of the mountain, or as English say, when the pigs fly.
Yes, I understand.
Good. Now we can investigate this area properly, shall we?
Haha, flying lobsters, great Ace Attorney 4 reference.
Wow, oh my god, Christoph Gavin real? Huge.
They're not German, they're Russian?
They're Russian! Oh my god. Definitely. Okay. Can we investigate this again? Okay. Did I already read this? That book on the top of the table there really is huge. There's a pen with it too. I feel like
Yes, I'm sure that's the ship's...
Okay, I did. Shall we have a little look through it? We shall. The writing's neat and precise. I wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor. I've already read this. Why would... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Last night's log is mostly blank. There's nothing to report. Okay, I already did this. Okay. Why did it not... Okay, whatever. This looks like a plan of the SS Buria. It shows each deck. Look.
The Buria is a large-scale steamship with a triple-skinned hull. What a marvel of engineering.
Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while now, actually, but... How is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean?
Oh, that It's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san.
It is? I love her, like, little book. It's so good.
Well, consider the Japanese archipelago.
The islands of Japan?
Yes, they're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth. Many, many times larger than this ship. And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them.
Well, I suppose so.
What the fuck? I just got vertigo right now.
Oh no, are you okay?
Oh, maybe it's the paint fumes. Give me a moment.
Yeah, you can open a window if you need. Oh, can you check if Hosonaga is still back in the cabin? I would like to see some funny dialogue if you don't mind. Sure, I'll just do this first. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to.
Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging.
Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Oh, okay, wait.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, good.
No answer. We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in here. There's no one in there to help with our queries.
Our
inquiries.
How annoying. Who's screaming? What was that? It came from inside the cabin.
Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman.
It was probably her lock. It was her lock. Stand aside. Who's standing aside?
I'm about to break this door down.
You're fucking back!
Mr. Sholmes! Dr. Scott! Brad!
I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off the hinges. I think it's the original line was like, I'm brimming with the intense desire to kick this door down.
Okay, Phoenix and AA2.
Please, wait, Mr. Sholmes. The door doesn't appear to be bolted.
It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What, pray, can I kick?
I'm sorry. The sprite with this dialogue is really good. This muscular urge. Watch, pray, can I kick? Sorry, I need to screen grab this really quick.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, Mr. Sharms. What? Pray. What pray can I kick? What pray can I kick? There we go. I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. Sorry about whoever wanted me to, intellectual fan, wanted me to go see Hosonaga. Sorry. I got plot. 9th January, SS Buria, first class cabin number 2. Haha! What is it? What is your, who are you?
A Western gentleman. This man looks Russian to me.
We heard a woman scream.
A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin.
True. This old man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed?
There's a bag back there.
Now get out, all of you, now!
Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe?
Yes, that's me, and you are?
I am the one and only, the actual Herlock Sholmes. You've heard of me, no doubt.
No.
I'm a great detective among great detectives. One who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. So I assure you, you may trust me completely.
The man uses the magazine like a business card.
A detective? I do not trust detectives.
We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case?
The other one, Sholmes! The other one!
What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that?
Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk.
They were my best friends!
Don't look at me. Or, don't look at me. Oh! Oh my! Did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes! The case just shook!
Leave. No, otherwise I'll call the steward.
So this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. There's no doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns.
Fuck you.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah!
This is my cabin. Get out.
What?
Look at him.
Hiya!
Ayah!
Why? Why?
My favorite thing about Sherlock is that he just goes where he pleases.
Clearly, he's like a cat. He's like, if I fits, I sits.
Could we just have a quick look inside your traveling case, perhaps?
No.
What a pity. I think we're out of luck.
I think you're right.
There doesn't appear to be anything more we can do.
I agree. But there may be someone else who can help. Someone who's sitting like a freak.
Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott.
Shareems? Get out of the wardrobe. Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes?
Please, I'm ruminating in my thoughts, Mr. Naruhodo. You need only address me as Sholmes.
That's what I just did, isn't it? Well, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there?
Why, I was resting, of course.
Uh-huh.
Resting?
Indeed, I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting. Waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of detection into service.
Oh!
And it would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come.
Wow, he really predicted the future there.
Am I mistaken?
Well, no, actually. You're spot on for once.
Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret?
A fucking feather to tickle him with?
What? Why, the truth, of course. A feather.
Oh, well, maybe the feather can be plan B.
Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians.
Right.
Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it?
Oh, yes! Please!
Well then, What you are about to see may well astound you.
The fucking chess dimension.
For I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case.
Okay. He's gonna start throwing chess pieces.
Yes. Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you?
What?
From time to time it occurs to me. Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness?
I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you. Or anyone.
That's right. And Mr. Sholmes, I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment.
Shh, I must have complete silence.
He's going to his mind palace, not BBC Sherlock.
What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that?
Just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylott, I have reached two incontrovertible conclusions.
What? What do you mean?
Number one, your true identity is that of a villain.
Okay.
Using those shears, you're about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not?
Huh?
And number two, the other conclusion I have drawn. You are, at this very moment no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not?
Ugh!
Oh, Naruhodo-san! I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes.
That was a great deduction.
Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person.
What? What ineffable twaddle. British Ryu.
Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Thank you, Teo. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true!
I can hardly believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Roylott's face. It looks like somehow both of Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right.
How? How could you?
How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Very well then, I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train of reasoning.
Okay. It's capital L logic, Gumshoe.
Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together.
Beatboxing, it's all the rage in Britain. The great deduction. The game is afoot. Alright. Cool.
Old man's identity.
Okay.
So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place.
Everyone's very excited.
Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now, we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away that copious beard you sport. Now, moving on.
The slide.
The question then begged is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent being, Mr. Roylott? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter.
I'm being told this is the thing. This is funny.
Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper. In particular, the fascinating front page article. Which, it would appear, you have read also, Mr. Roylott. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary.
I'm wondering about these like question marks and exclamation points that come up. Like if he's off the mark with the question mark ones.
Indeed. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard.
This guy he's something, he's not human.
Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before you gave it away. It gave it away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt.
The little like hand flourishes.
You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, villain Bolshevik. Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand.
That's literally exactly what he deduced about Ryu.
Now, as for my second conclusion, you are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh, yes, Mr. Roylott. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see.
Ugh.
And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case.
Yeah, okay. So my little theory, my little deduction is that whatever moved in there is going to be some kind of pet, because it said that there were no pets allowed on board, and the actual person that he like killed is in the big bag that I thought something was in before.
It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare.
No, I refuse.
What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation.
Cosmo's in the case, please?
A young lady, perhaps. One slight enough to fit therein.
Don't be absurd.
Too late. And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless duel? Duel?
Duel?
Betrays you?
Betrays you? You could take a screen grab of that and just stop it at "we are not well," and he's using the royal we. himself.
Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can be equally found in the pages of the newspaper. For there's another most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page.
I like how it like casts a shadow over all the evidence and stuff. That's really fun.
Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova.
Yeah, he is giving a PowerPoint presentation.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma. Elemensky.
Okay. Are they not legally allowed to say elementary? Sasato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it?
Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sholmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow.
Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes. Could you come over here a moment?
Pray, what can I do for you?
It's about your deductions. Would you mind?
Not at all, go on.
Well, to start with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but... these two men look nothing like each other.
Ah, yes, I recall our discussion earlier, and at the time I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary, well able to revolutionize his own appearance.
In fairness to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roylott does look more like this man than you do.
That's... not the point. And another thing. Huh?
Oh shit, that was me, sorry.
Oh, okay. And another thing. The part about him abducting the ballerina.
Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman.
Not just at first glance, it is too small, clearly! You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child into that case, even if you pushed really hard, and sat on it, and suffocated them.
I don't suppose the missing ballerina's a 5-year-old child, is she?
You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15.
No, I didn't know. How could I?
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case.
Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain leanness in their bodies.
Vinegar?
For such a sour punch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case.
Oh dear. You might be thinking of contortionists in the circus, Mr. Sholmes.
Ugh, this whole thing is turning into a circus.
Mr. Naruhodo, something's occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of a matter almost instantly. It's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seem little off.
Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, Mrs. Sato.
It's just one or two key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think?
Switch some key words in his deductions?
Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' great deduction.
Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind.
You scared her! This man is a lot of work. Me and Ryu, we are connected.
At times, I wonder how anyone puts up with me.
It's not that funny.
Ah, and you, my good fellow.
Sorry?
Take a moment to look at your wrists.
My wrists?
Where are your handcuffs?
Huh? How did...
I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction.
Our fucking what?
Our dance of deduction.
I'm sorry, our fucking what?
Might I have to repeat this again, Mr. Naruhodo? I said dance of deduction with the D.
Alright,
2 Ds, in fact.
just making sure.
3, actually.
I don't believe it.
Mr. Sholmes, you are a marvel.
And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Thank you, Sholmes. I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this.
So, let us begin.
That wasn't the dance of deduction?
No.
He was dancing around.
Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Was that not it before? What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay. Here we go again.
So, the dubious-looking Russian Mr. Do I need to read this again?
No, that's fine. I don't know. Okay. Okay. That's fine. What could you possibly want with such an implement? Okay. The copious beard. Okay. I got excited. I thought they were gonna dance in front of the camera.
I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard?
I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though.
It doesn't seem to be sitting right. It doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylet either.
Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong.
Let's try to switch a key word in here, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps matters.
All right, but how?
I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylet.
I wonder if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on.
Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes's deduction better,
Then what?
then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san.
I leave the rest in your capable hands, partner. Narumitsu Day. Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylet really going to use those enormous shears for? Oh, aha! Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck is... Hold the fuck on. Can I go down? Can I... Okay, I guess that's it. So are you the prima ballerina? Did you run away? Because you were afraid people were gonna try and kill you? What the? What's this?
It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks.
No. The color is not the point. The point is, what's it doing on the back of Mr. Roylet's head? And how's it growing out from underneath his thick black hair?
Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising.
Something's definitely not right here.
So funny how, like, when they were doing previews of DGS, they fucking spoiled this for so many people with no warning.
Oh, wow. Great,
Like,
thank you.
It was the showcase. Oh, I forgot which one it was. It was like a little direct, kind of. And they were showing scenes. They were showing this particular scene, and they're like basically like, here's the answer. Don't fuck it up if you do for real. And it was like such big spoilers because like.
Oh my god. I do remember, like, anytime there was a direct, like, Grace or someone else would be like, by the way, don't watch that. Don't fucking watch that. Keep away from that. And I'm like, thank you. Duly noted. I will stay off Twitter. Okay, can I... Oh, I can present. There we go.
Yes!
Here's the dancing and where it begins.
My little guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's, oh my god, look at his smirk. That's my guy. That's him. That's my guy.
Did you know that Ryu is really into theater and Rakugo?
I was told that and I got very excited. Oh my god. Hey, guess who's literally a Ryukini?
It's true.
If only he would ride horses. That would be the one. Because when you said he was into archery too, I literally used to take archery lessons.
There's a piece of DGS art that Illicit Tactics made with Ryu on a horse.
So he's just literally me. He's my ancestor. You are no longer Ace. I'm Ace now. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport.
Indeed, you have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such lush golden hair simply does not befit an old man.
Oh my god, the pose! I love this guy. I love this guy. You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging by from the lengthened sheen of your hair.
One still very much in her youth.
Oh no. Oh no. If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected.
The question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter.
Okay, so it's gonna be her, and she took the tiara to like sell or something so that she could start over in another life or something, because fucking being a prima ballerina is stressful. And people try to literally kill you.
I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary.
Mr. Sholmes. Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise. Did you? Her voice was so convincing. Wow, voice acting genius. Thank you. What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Yes, it was a surprise. Naruhodo-san? You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Sorry?
You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing facts with Mr. Sholmes.
I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strictly business, but...
Yes, I understand. Say no more.
Well, anyway, let's focus on this next part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? Sorry, am I in college? What am I going into? I'm not in college. I am actually a storyboard artist. Yeah, I'm a storyboard artist, and I work on Sonic Prime, the new Sonic show that's coming to Netflix. And I've been working. I was working as a rev artist back in December, and then just I think like 2 or 3 months ago now, I got promoted to a full board artist. So yeah. I am 23. I'm turning 24 in November. So that'll be fun. Yeah, playing Spirit of Justice will be my birthday gift. So yeah, thank you. The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now.
No, that's true. Given that Mr. Roylet is actually a woman.
Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. I do actually, though, like, the reason I started this was because I really wanted to, like, practice voice acting, and I'm just like, if someone wanted me to voice act, I'd be very into it.
I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now.
Yes.
Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them.
For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel
as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently.
All right, I'll do my best. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Okay, wait. Where's my present button? Yes! Yeah, Luca, like, prima ballerina, people literally kill for that position. Like, people want to be the prima ballerina so bad. The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina.
That's right. You've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name.
Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina.
God, he does the Herlock, she does this.
Miss Nikolina Pavlova.
Ah! You almost killed her. Athena?
You're right.
I was so confused. I was like, oh. And then I got it. I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
the moon earring.
Yeah.
My real name is Nina. I mean, Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone.
Solved. Did you kill Asugi? No, there's no way.
Now, as for my second conclusion, you are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime.
So her cat's gonna be in the thing.
And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case.
Oh, wait, no, it's gonna be the crown. Maybe she stole the crown.
This woman is the ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can't be inside that traveling case as well. No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing?
I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again.
Ryu hates Sherlock's pussy so bad.
He does. I'm and kind of, I mean, I so far I have a love-hate relationship with him. I put this on the fridge up here where I'm.
I mean, Sherlock Holmes is meant to do that.
Yeah, he's doing a damn good job.
You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes?
Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this woman is up to. Okay. Aha! Ha ha! Tiara. Yes! Yes. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara.
I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not? Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article.
And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary,
The crime you have committed is theft.
Oh no!
yes, you left your ballet troupe unlawfully taking the precious tiara with you.
Ah! I have no one, no family, no friends. I'm all alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me. This girl is only 15 years old, and she's run away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely. All right, I will tell you everything. There is no point to hiding it now.
Come, let us not be hasty.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Mystery? What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova?
My dear girl, that is...
Oh, that's not show. I'm sorry.
My dear girl, there's no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case even before I've ever laid eyes on them. Dear me.
What kind of batshit thing is he about to say?
We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we, you careless coup d'oil that betrays you? Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the books on the shelf.
He's completely changed tack with his deduction now. I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you?
Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh. Do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true, but still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn.
I agree. That's the only answer. Whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be the rules of passage because it's the cat thing. It's the pet thing. She's gonna have a little dog. She's gonna have a little mouse in there.
These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
There was exactly the same notice in our cabin too. I wonder what happens if you break the rules.
Oh dear! I'm sure the punishment would be severe, Naruhodo-san. You'd probably be left adrift in the freezing cold ocean. Or shut inside a tiny wardrobe for days on end.
So I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I? Okay, let's...
Yes!
Haha! Yes. The reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. No sneaking pets or boyfriends aboard the vessel.
Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage on this vessel.
Wait, the fucking snake!
That is the reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents.
Oh my god, I can't believe Pavlova is Siran Dogan's ancestor. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time. But no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord. Wow, look at them, these two deductant bros.
Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova, inside your traveling case.
This is artfully, like... Oh, shut up! Shut up!
It's the last item listed as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage, a pet.
Oh!
There we go. Ryu needed little to no coaxing to get right into that, didn't he?
Yup.
This fucking little theater kid. I see you, Ryu. So clearly, you aren't who you said you were.
No, I am not Grimsby Roylet. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct.
You absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel.
Which couldn't have been easy. The Borea is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck on board without being noticed?
In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair.
Yeah, Gristix, Ryu and Shom's dance of deduction is like that meme, I hate him so much, 10 minutes later, me and the bestie.
Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave well alone.
So, if it was just you about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out the scream we heard outside the cabin?
That veritable tinkling of a bell? Why, none other than this young lady, naturally.
Did her snake try to bite her?
Or like a full set of pipes, if you ask me. I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself, so no one would recognize me. As a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable old man? I see. I put on the fur hat and a fake beard. Then just before you came in here, I saw in the newspaper, right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearances completely, they would find me. So, I decided to cut all my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand and...
At that precise moment, we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door.
She's so surprised.
Things happen like that sometimes, don't they?
Things do indeed happen like that, from time to time.
Are those two even talking about the same thing?
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? You were right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Please, don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say to any of the crew...
Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return...
I want to see it. I want to see it. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me.
You must tell us, in as much detail as you can muster, about the events of last night.
Yes, all right. I will tell you. Well, Mr. Naruhodo?
Why did I do British?
Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Wasn't it something? Mr. Sholmes' great deduction?
It was certainly something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible.
Indeed. It is incredible.
Thank you, Asherwind.
Ah, and one more thing.
Oh, yes? What?
Observe your wrists.
Did you fucking put them back? My...
So fucking funny.
Your hands are cuffed again.
What? But how?
True to my word, I've restored your shackles.
When? And why?
There is still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment.
Can't it? Really?
Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary really was.
So, you can finish this up and then the section will end.
Oh, okay. If you're... Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do that.
I mean, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm gonna be up anyway.
Yeah, I also am gonna be up. Oh, Mr. the Hog. They love to make me do OT. At least they're paying me. They're paying me, don't worry.
I can't get paid for this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? Not just someone.
Oh god, the timing of the black and white is so funny.
In the arms of the ocean.
One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast.
Hello? Can you please? The man who died. He was a friend of mine.
Oh,
That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night?
perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example? Perhaps people talking?
Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded.
Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened. Oh, perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened.
Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was that I had done is what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me.
Oh, I see. Running away. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novovich Ballet?
Yes, I am traveling to Great Britain, and from there, I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life.
You wish to forget. A challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder.
But the tiara is mine! I need it to live! I have no money of my own. The Novovich Ballet gives us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes, and the crew of the ship, they have all been kind to me. They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin.
If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum.
Yes, it does. What do you think? What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Conundrum.
Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Beria stopped by no port last night.
Oh, that's it, of course!
So, how is it, pray, that you come to be aboard?
Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard.
That is not your business.
Yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something.
An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage.
Sorry? What was that?
It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens, because I am an angel.
Okay. Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid.
Mr. Sholmes once said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same.
No shit, he can't resist a touch of the dramatic.
A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection, words once said about myself.
Shut up.
A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, in fact.
Yes, Mr. Showy. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Friend, is it the snake? Show me the snake. Show me the snake in the trunk. So, the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right? Or it's the same route as the AA5 DLC case and she pulls out a fucking orca?
I don't think animals are allowed on board according to the rules of passage.
Orla ancestor?
Orla ancestor, the snake!
Oh, please, don't tell any of the crew. If they found out my precious.
Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt.
Ah!
So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes.
Throw the girl off board!
What sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? A little puppy? It is, isn't it?
Maybe an adorable little rabbit? Oh, that's Susato's persona, isn't it, the rabbit?
Yeah.
Jay sent me their persona pictures.
Ha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you?
Oh! Don't they have small rabbits there then?
You may well ask. I have no idea.
You make me violent.
You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerinas' friends. Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken.
It's like the Kardashians thing where it's like,
Kylie Jenner to the foyer. I have a little surprise for you.
is that a chicken? Is that a little pig?
Really?
Consider the benefits.
Tell me the benefits of a chicken.
A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs, my garage opening,
Your garage back in Britain.
my garage's ancestor, and when adversity strikes, it can satisfy the needs of sustenance.
So you'd eat your friends. I'll remember that. Ryunosuke will remember this.
Hello. Me.
Brad has appeared.
Hello, Brad.
Brad's not appeared. Brad's shaking their head. No, not appear. Okay.
Oh.
Brad's giving me the this. Okay, Brad's gonna kill me now.
Okay. Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed.
Brad's looking at me. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm literally streaming. I'll be done in a bit. We're just finishing off the section.
She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it.
Okay, so now I gotta present something to her?
Yes.
Alright, what am I giving you? What am I giving her? A faint whistling sound? Oh, maybe this? I'm giving everyone Kazuma's personal thoughts.
This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary?
Yes, and he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
A speckled band? I don't understand.
It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins to this cabin you see. It's up there on the wall.
In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh! Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything.
Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Roylott.
Yes, what?
Wow, she's fast. Quick changes, baby.
Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once. Please.
All right.
All right, I will come now.
What?
You must leave now.
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't mind us.
Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott.
Get out!
The passengers said out, or do you want me to throw you out?
Ugh. Looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later.
What a pity.
Alright. Oh, wait, okay. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. To be continued!
We find out
Alright.
a little more.
We'll find out. I still think it's the snake. I think it's a snake. Save my current progress, please. Thank you. All right. Well, that's the end of that. To be continued. Thank you guys for coming, and thank you for staying like 20 minutes longer. I mean, I guess that's fair because I was late by like 10 minutes because I had to make my tea and stuff. But yeah, you were right, Jet. Herlock Sholmes did distract me from my horrible grief.
Yeah, now you're just filled with rage.
Now I'm literally filled with unbridled rage towards him. I can't stand him. I want to see more of him.
He's only going to get worse.
Ugh, God. Awful.
Prepare yourself for the
Awful.
jump scares.
Prepare myself for White Boy Wednesday.
Weird White Boy Wednesday!
Weird White Boy Wednesday. Wacky Weird White Boy Wednesday. But yeah, everybody go sleep. I'll continue working.
I will continue working as well.
And yeah, no Saturday stream this weekend. I will update next Wednesday about whether or not there's going to be a Saturday stream on the 30th. I don't know though. I just don't know what we're doing for the Halloween stuff. Anyways, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm glad you guys were all able to catch the stream and hang out. It was very fun. And I will chat with you guys all later. Yeah. See you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.